Today we're here to talk about the DV Series by DuroVac. The DV Series is divided by the Regen Series, which we call the DVR, and also the Positive Displacement Series of the DV Series, which we call the DVP. The DVR Series was originally conceived from a private label account that we work with that dealt with concrete flour. So it is a very robust portable vacuum system that ultimately we built in some features to turn into a slick little central vacuum system for budget sensitive applications. DVR is designed for moderate to light density material. So anything, if you want to think about it, 60, 65 pounds per cubic foot and below is a perfect little portable or central vacuum system if you want to pipe it. It does fall under the NFPA guidance, although slowly we're moving away from that. But if you have combustible dust, it is applicable in some senses, but you should contact your DuroVac representative to check that out. What really stands out for the DVR series, much like the Lifetime series, is that its filtration is just world class. So we use our conventional polyester felt Teflon coated filters, and we warranty them for 2 years. But the likelihood that you'll call us before 5 years is pretty slim. We have customers calling us 10, 12, 15 years after acquiring an equipment, not to change their filters, but actually to buy a new one. The DVR series comes in a whole gamut of horsepowers, very much that is delineated by the number of users or operators that can use it concurrently, or we also use the word simultaneously. So we go all the way from DVR 85, 8.5 horsepower. We have a number of 15 horsepower models, and we also have the 20 and 25 horsepower models as well. The 8.5 horsepower, great industrial manufacturing shop or warehouse central vacuum system or portable system for 1 or 2 users. The 15 horsepowers have a number of models and sizes that allow you to use from 3 to 4 operators, and the 20 horsepower is good for 5 operators and 25 horsepower for 6 operators. Once again, very important to remind ourselves that this is for general industrial housekeeping applications. And this is good for applications that use either a 1.5 inch hose, 38 millimeters, and 2 inch hoses and 50 millimeters for those that use a metric system. Other kind of configurations that we can do with the DVR itself is a really simplified, elegant design of an industrial vacuum system. It's tested and true. What we can add to the DVR are increased storage. The DVR in and of itself has a 25-gallon storage capacity. So if you're thinking of moving a little bit more of that kind of material in a given time frame, we do recommend adding a top hat separator or some sort of a separation device like a sealed hopper or even a pre-separator, cyclonic if you wish, to increase your capacity to hold waste and material. Let's go at it from all of the key features of the DVR. The inlet is a standard 4-inch. It can be adapted to any kind of situation in your plant, from 2-inch for your main all the way up to 4-inch as well. Material comes in, hits a number of impaction plates, and then dries material down into the bin. Again, right after that, all of the fine materials and particles go up into our world-class filters that are guaranteed 2 years, but the likelihood is you won't call us before 5. We always implement a safety filter. We call them the inline filters, either standard or upgraded to HEPA, just in case your material calls for it. And afterwards, it's powered by a very quiet, regenerative or side channel blower. These come in a various myriad of voltages, all the way from 208 to 230, 440 to 480, or even in the Canadian voltages for 550 to 600 volts in 3-phase. All of this is all packaged up in a very portable, ergonomic frame that can be delivered to you on wheels or on legs if you want to bolt it to the ground. And all of this is governed and powered with a compact control panel where you've got the start-stop options, but some slight upgrades are also available in that control panel. The DVR series has been designed originally for the construction materials industry. Where we see it most being distributed and used in our business are in the plastics and composites industries and also in the food industries. Why? Because the materials in and of themselves first are lighter in density, like I said earlier, 65 pounds per cubic foot and under, and also the situations in the facilities are such that it's conducive to use a DVR. You're looking at a thin layer of dust or material on the floor, or even maybe a thick layer, something like a quarter, a half an inch layer all across the shop floor in the warehouse or in a production area. This is where you're going to know that you need a DVR. Go around your plant, look around and see if you have people brooming and shoveling material. If your folks are using little shop vacuum systems that you buy at the local hardware store that don't have the sufficient amount of filtration, that you're out there burning out your equipment and causing a lot of frustration in your workforce. So what you want to really gain out of buying an industrial vacuum system from DuroVac is doing away with the broom and shovel and the little shop vacs, equipping yourself with a system that will, for budget, about $18,000 to $25,000, but you'll never have to use a broom and shovel or a little shop vac ever again.